Alright. Well, I know I said I was gonna stream this game in the day when I was more awake to, like, pay attention. Um, I lied. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to know what happened next, if I'm being entirely honest. That's all it is. Um, all I was thinking about, uh, was finding out what happened to the rest of the family, because we've learned what happened to the dad, and then, or, I guess not the dad, because this is us. So, if those are her parents? This is her great-grandma, so this is her great-grandpa. Was he like 40 years older than her? Anyways, we found out yesterday how he died, how Calvin died, how Barbara died, and how Molly died. If I'm remembering right, we just finished Barbara, and then I decided I was too asleep to figure out what was going on in this game. However, I want to know what happens. Yo, Fritz, welcome back to chat. I made up my mind on what game we were playing. Oh, yep, we had just finished Barbara. And I looked at Steam and saw that there's achievements for stuff that I don't think I've been paying attention to. I thought I'd been doing a pretty good job of, like, the window's open, walking up to things and trying to see if I could do anything with it, but I guess not. Oh, right, Barbara's door is sealed. So I get back in here, I guess. You guys are having a good time on the end SMP, Bustin?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Why is she so loud? Oh, that's not the one I wanted. We're just gonna turn her down a little bit. See, I want to get on. I just am having anxiety about getting on. And also I really wanted to know what was gonna happen in this game. I don't see the point in getting out here. Oh, yes I do, because I learned how to open the music box. It's getting later, that's why it's darker. I'm smart. I mean, I know there's some people I know. I have anxiety. We're working on it. Oh, that's why she made a comment about I'm smart, I'm doing great. Yeah, you, Jay, and Small, I think, are the only three I know. Which, still, that's more people than I knew when I joined the Boo SMP. Yeah. There we go. But I mean, I guess to be fair, I did also... Why is that so loud? I struggled to join the Boo SMP the first day I joined too. I don't have trouble with streaming. Never a scuffed stream. I want to make sure I'm not missing things now that I saw there's achievements. Pool.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Fair enough. Is there anything... This is the saw that the guy cut himself on in Barbara's story. Alright, so fun fact. Part of what delayed my stream a little bit was that I was texting my sister. And she's still texting me. Oh, Lex Boykoi, thank you for the raid. Hey, welcome to the stream.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Getting jump scared by the... Oh, thank you for following. I did, that's so cool. It's going pretty good. I'm, getting jump scared by the character in this game speaking. It's so dark. We just picked up, where we left off yesterday. Can you guys see? No, you guys can't see anything either. There we go. But yeah, thank you for following.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh, hi! You love this game so much. We're playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Thank you so much again for the raid. That's so cool. This is, that's my first ever raid, I think. If I'm remembering right. And yeah.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
This is a very interesting family. What?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's so cool.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Which one? Also, I apologize real quick. I opened this a lot. Okay, so Walter was the other brother. I'm trying to keep track of who everybody is. What?
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
It's like they just have a shelter under the house? Oh, he was living down here. Yeah, it is.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
He just lived under the house for 30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Thought I was gonna say more, I got a drink.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Personally,
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
I don't know that I could.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
A monster like the
Almost
one that
friendly.
ate the sister? Did she actually die to a monster? Did we figure that out?
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Oh, we're old
Whatever
now.
that thing was,
This is the year he
it
dies.
was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of
Ooh,
being
monster
afraid.
like the drink? Peaches? You like peaches, Fritz?
It's been a week
And I mean,
now,
I'd
the
go for
longest
monster
in
behind
30
the
years. I'm done waiting.
Okay, fair enough. I'd go for monster behind the door.
Well, I still can.
Fair. Is there anything else I can do in here? Okay. I guess out we go. It's just a stack of empty cans. You know, I could probably fill a room with my stack of, if I kept all of my cans. How much did he dig? I want my own personal library.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Yeah, just throw it behind him once he's
Whatever
done.
killed Barbara.
Into that room. Oh. So a monster did kill Barbara.
And Molly.
And Molly.
And Calvin.
I thought Calvin jumped. Or tried to fly. I didn't think a monster killed him. That's his pile of monster.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
What's all a mistake? Oh.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Sir, why are you so loud? Can we not shout, please? Okay. I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. He's shouting in my ear.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
So it wasn't a monster.
I'm going to appreciate all of it.
Moving the door.
Especially the food.
It was a train. Are we gonna get hit by a train?
Or a month. Or a single week.
Can we get off the train tracks?
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
There. Oh my god. I tried to move him off the train tracks.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I can't believe he died because he finally left down here and then just stood on the train tracks.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Aw, that's sad. Although it kind of reminds me of what my mom does. She has a little painting hung up in her office to make it feel like there's a window out to a beach. Come on. Let's not get hit by a train. Dude just wanted a breath of fresh air. He could have walked a little further and gotten off the train tracks is all I'm saying.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like
Walter. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Go down. No. Mm-mm. Actually, if I could go back, is there something in here I'm missing? I didn't notice. His drying rack is in the bathroom. I mean, fair enough, I guess. He's got a small space. Alright.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah. Although, an uncle under the house is a little weird.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
I wanted to look at this, I guess. Nothing here. I guess there's no monster.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
That I don't need to fight it with a sledgehammer. Excuse me? Oh.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Yeah, you're right.
And found out what happened to everyone else.
No boogeyman under the bed anymore.
But
Just
now I'm
Uncle
worried
under the
stories
house.
themselves might be the problem.
An uncle under
I
the
knew we
house
believed
that
so much
created a
in family curse.
2-story bunker.
We made it real.
No, get off the train tracks. Did those train tracks go out into the ocean? Who put a train on his cross? They really went, man's died to a train hitting him. You know what I think he'd want? A toy train on his cross. You know, just to remember.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Is this my death note?
Maybe it'd be better
I
if others
know.
just died with me.
Like, damn. Oh? Hello.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Ooh.
And the history you're a part of.
Is this like supposed to be where the family first came? Because they came on a boat that crashed, right? Oh, I'm not allowed to go swimming? Okay. Cool. But yeah, like him and he died when it crashed, but his wife and daughter? I really shouldn't have been playing
as lost as you probably do right now.
Playing this last night when I was half asleep.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I can't really see because it's dark, but are those kayaks? I went kayaking once and loved it. Is there any point to this? No. Okay. Just turning lights on to waste some energy. Or power. Alright. Onward to progress the story. Well, let's walk to the end of this first, if it'll let me. Maybe there's solar. You know, that's fair. Then I'm just wasting, I guess, solar. Not really wasting anything then. Oh, that would actually make sense though, because she said the power was shut off when they moved out. Sun energy. Yes. Harness the sun. We actually have solar.
The house had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Yeah. Do you mind? This feels like not the way to progress forward. Yeah. You know, I'm just saying.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yes, this is a huge... Oh, I thought the light reflecting off of it was...
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Okay, to be fair, half of the family that made it here died. Didn't actually make it here. But my family is pretty big, too, and we don't have as many stories like this as their family does. Oh, are we going to the cemetery?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery
Rip.
made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh. Aww. Christopher, Shadow, Shatsy?
3 of the gerbils were mine,
Oh,
and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Bob, Chirpy, Burpy, Furpy, Lurpy, and Zerpy. Charlie, Daisy, Lucy. Oh, also Derpy and Derpy Jr. Daisy, Tucker. We had a cat named Coco. Zoe. I had a dog named Zoe.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly, Calvin, Sven, and Edie. Wait. Hey, he died a day after my birthday. Oh. Okay, I think I'm understanding this. Maybe. So Odin and Edie were married and had these kids. Odin had a first wife. I forgot how to say her name. And then Edie remarried Sven. I think. Walter. He was born the day after my birthday. Barbara.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, that's will I get a second achievement for... Oh no, this isn't going the same way. Is this more of the pet cemetery? Oh no, Sam.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam, Gregory, and Gus.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton, Sanjay, and Lewis.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Fair. That looks like it goes back. I'm not done. I mean, technically a tomb or a tombstone marks a tomb, which is supposed to have a body. So yeah, they lived and he died.
You could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
I don't. I can move it, but I can't. Oh, okay.
Edie said she dreamed about the
see.
old house every night.
I forgot the house was on the boat. That's still kind of funny to me. I mean, who just puts their house on a boat to move?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I personally would not trust this ladder. Who knows what weather it's been through.
But looking back on it now,
That didn't seem encouraging. Especially considering this girl's supposed to be in a cursed family.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, we're pregnant. We're climbing through a tree on a ladder that looks like, or on a limb that looks like it can't hold our weight. 22 weeks pregnant. This is the attitude that got your family killed. Where am I going? Are we trying to get up in here? Oh, there's a ladder on that side. I can't walk through that. That was a solid wall. Who knew
I never met Grandpa Sam,
flags could be so
I think
solid?
he and my mom had a lot in common.
When did you never met your Grandpa Sam? Oh, he did die before you were born. Okay. That makes more sense.
They were both pretty intense.
I wanna look
Sam spent
around
his life
first.
shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Fair. I don't like not knowing which way's the way to progress the story and which way's just exploring. But I feel like that's gonna lead me out of this room.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Sorry, my ear itches. There we go. Airplane ticket. My mom had one of those for a little bit. Actually, I think it's probably just packed away. Oh, I wanted to open that. There we go. Is he taking a selfie? I love that for him. Well,
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a honey trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
yeah, creepy photos. Okay. What am I? Snacker stackers. Can I zoom back in on
It's
her?
too early, Dad.
Oh,
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
ooh, I like that one. I should find my camera. Is there anything specific I'm trying to find?
Aw.
I'm gonna assume that's a sleeping person, not a dead person. Is there... Am I missing something?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
I mean, at least now I'm taking the creepy photos, not just looking at them.
Nothing quite like being outside.
I'm...
Hold.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
This is kind of cute. Actually,
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
absolutely. I'm using
Your
all
grandpa's
of it.
friend taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
How long are they playing? Oh, I thought they hung up. They did.
Nice, Don.
Pretty bird. Oh.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Take what shot? Oh, I need to take a picture of her. Where is she?
Dad, I...
My dad taught me how to shoot.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Let me get... There we go.
And keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced, whenever you're ready.
Oh.
Great shot, Don!
I didn't know that's what we were doing.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. This is weird.
Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not
Oh,
to think about
no.
Dad!
Oh my god. And they put that on his tape.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh. That was her mom. I see now. Damn. No wonder her mom doesn't want to talk about stories and stuff. Her mom watched her dad die. She probably blamed herself because of how that went down. Okay, well, we gotta keep going. Meal ready to eat? Why was this just in the walls?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the whole family kind of lost a lot. Finch control. What is that? Why? The dad got Mufasa. Long live the king. You know, Fritz, I think we were playing Phasmo a bit too much because my first thought was, I need to open the locker so I can hide in it later.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Gus. Raise flag, breakfast, quiet time, duties, routine. Damn. Uh, oh, no, I didn't.
my
We're
mom
not
moved
doing
up
that
to the
yet.
loft after her brothers died.
She had to climb that?
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I, would simply not. No, I died twice. I died twice while we were playing. I just only died after you died. Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
So this is one of the achievements I think I saw. Frog. Ah. I think we should try and get frogs in our Minecraft world. Oh.
Bartender's over, Gregory. It's time to...
I didn't know I was still moving it.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Sam, I told you I don't want to
Yes.
talk right now.
No.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was
Yes. 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 Oh. I flipped! We did a flip!
like. He reminded me
Come on.
so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Yes! Come on, one more. Yes! There we go.
Whatever it was he saw.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to do it from the middle of the ducks. Oh. Is that
Sure
Mr.
made it
Bubble?
happen.
That $1 is just stuck inside the whale. Can the ducks make me bounce high again? No? Oh. It is Mr. Bubble. How do I get to it? There we go.
Sounds.
It's Mr. Bubble Bubble Bath.
That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Can I get back? What do you mean slipping away?
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
What?
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh, I can move. Oh. Now I turn on the faucet. Back.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh, hi Hall. Welcome to chat. What's going on with you?
Hey, there's so much I don't
Oh
understand
no.
about Gregory. About everything.
Ooh. Are the embroidered Converse like pride?
But I know what
And,
happened wasn't your fault.
We're playing What Remains of Edith Finch.
I'm sure he's happy.
It's a game that Nemo got me for
I
Christmas.
want you to be happy too. Good
And
luck, kid. Love, Sam.
it's kind of a depressing game. Not gonna lie. Oh, they're calling it Baby Bubble something. It's Mr. Bubble. He was a year old. Ooh. I say do the black embroidered moon sunflowers. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Those sound cool. And yeah, we played this last night too. But hey, thanks to you, with Stream Week, I'm on a 9-day stream streak.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, I can move. Ha! I wanted to go back and get that.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh, I can't collect that one. Whee!
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I didn't mean to make it bounce. I
When the
just
time for
clipped that
photos
through the
came,
wedding
Dad
tent.
ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
You should join. Very nice, Gus. You should join me next stream, Hall. We should hang out again. Oh, here we go. Wait, how is a kite gonna kill this kid?
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Yeah, I mean, me too. Well, I probably would have gone inside if it was raining. Whee! Okay. The controls got a little wonky.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yes, we'll figure out what we're gonna stream.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to us was, make the music louder.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a cool moment to pause. I wish that. Oh, are we not at that part? Come on. Where? Oh. I didn't realize I had to hit it. I see now.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
One time.
She never talked about him, but
Okay.
Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I went camping one time with my family, and it was me, my dad, and my sister. Oh, and my brother, and we were at a Boy Scout camp. And my dad, my sister, and I were sharing a tent, but my brother had to share his with like his group, whatever it's called for Boy Scouts. And it started storming really badly. And my sister like poked her head out the tent, and mind you, I'm terrified of lightning. So I was just like in my sleeping bag, not coming out. And she was like, Apala, our brother's tent is blowing away. And I was like, okay. And she was like, we should go help him. Like, he's gonna blow away. He needs our help. And I was like, you can go help. I'm staying right here in the safety of the tent. And she was like, but, but, and I remember very clearly just saying, if he didn't want his tent to blow away, he should have staked it down better. Please close the book. There we go. I, was having none of it. I keep forgetting that on Discord, this is a side note real quick, that, on Discord, I made my status, do I want to be Steve Harrington or be with Steve Harrington? And then people keep commenting on it. And getting really confused. It's fine. I'm doing great. Oh, that's smart. I didn't have any portable, like, music player until I got the iPod Touch first generation.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
There. I would absolutely love that. I'd also be terrified. I would feel like someone was gonna climb in the window at me.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Where helping hands create safe places. Don't forget eye exam. Aw, for high school. ID. Fly to India.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
I'm crawling into all these tiny places.
When my
Pregnant.
dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back
I want to garden more
and to see
now that I'm
kids in the
home.
house again.
Oh, these are the kids' planters, right?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Well, yeah, it has to get bigger if they keep just sealing off the bedrooms.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
You could hide in there from a ghost, too. The light's making noise.
But it didn't last.
I was trying to read Odin Finch. The Curse, Myth, History by Edith Finch. Scientific method. Relief effort ends in disaster. Look at that laptop.
The beginning of the end was
That
Milton's
doesn't-
10th birthday.
That
when
doesn't
Edie
seem
gave him
good.
the castle.
We're pregnant. I saw that the door was sealed. Is there anything else behind here, though? Secrets? No. Alright, fine. I checked anyways. Oh, but yes, now if I get freaked out enough, I'll sit like, actually I don't know what I'll do now. In my old room, I kept a spot free on the floor of my closet that I would sit in with a blanket, and I could close the closet so I couldn't see the lightning either. Only I could. Okay. Did the monster get the kid too? Oh, that's it. A very small space. That's not the way I thought that was gonna work for some reason. Oh, he was painting.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
That's so cool. Like the painting he had downstairs.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I had to make a little flip book once. But it was for science.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Wait, so she sealed the doors after months? I'm sorry, I simply would have waited longer than months before sealing up the bedroom
Whatever Milton had
doors.
found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What? Okay, now I feel like we need to double check over here. But what did he find in the house? He didn't want it getting out. Wouldn't that imply that it's in here? But I looked. Doesn't have the date.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
There we go, I was missing that. It's weird because they've been like, oh, I could go with that there, I guess. It's been showing me how to get things from the way
Mom
they
definitely
died.
blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
And I thought that
After
door
he
was gonna be
graduated,
something.
He just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Ah, I see. Oh, that's what I wanted. Is that like where my room is? But it's broken now? I swear, if I die in this game,
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
nope, that's not what I meant. Sorry, sorry, Edith, that's not what I meant to have you do. I wanted to look around.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Me too, Lewis. Me too.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Ah!
He kept working at the cannery.
No. Okay.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Great.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
I don't have the attention
He knew it was all in his head.
necessary for this, I don't think.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
This is taking so much concentration.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new
Puppy.
friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Token. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
The family also seems to have a bad habit of just like
Every day his
Tripping.
imagination grew stronger.
yes, because
no
having a
longer
strong
spoke at the
imagination
piano.
worked well for Molly, not Holly.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him. At all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh no.
He held an election for mayor,
Okay.
and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, we're still going.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis.
Again, I know
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
I'm not talking a whole lot
Even
during
as
this
his mother
part.
pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
It was taking so much concentration to do. Oh no, we're still going. To do both, playing the game, or like
In
moving
Louisville,
him.
he heard rumors of a
He's getting a beautiful prince.
beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for
Nah, it's Pride Month, Radiant Rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
I didn't mean to crash into it. There we go. Come on. I can do both parts of it. Oh no!
He followed the sound of his
Electric guitar, hell yeah. Oh, that's
electric
a sitar.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Is that how that works?
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, we're still going.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh god.
but he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, my puppy's still with me. Are we
For
done?
someone who'd never known success in
damn.
the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Fair.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Okay, good. Yay. Do I get to give my brain a bit of a break? Okay.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh no, are we starting up again?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
I mean, fair, I guess.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Hun, that's not how that works,
I still
but okay.
thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Aha.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Who's the wise Calico? When I tell you guys, I'm so glad
His prince waited, holding his crown.
I'm not having to do the salmon cutting thing with my mouse right now.
There was only one thing left to do.
I feel like I know where this is going.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That's everyone then except her mom. Right?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Edith, Mom.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
To teach, to learn, Dawn Finch.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, Edith's room now. So much climbing.
But it had to end one way or another.
Look at the stars.
All
Aww.
that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
This is such a cute little room. Alright. Oh.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yep, there it is. At least Grandma knew what was coming.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
I was
Or
wondering
that
if
Edie had a key to it.
we were gonna get to go in the library. It's so dark.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's
I
best
don't
if Edith and I leave tonight.
know if that's how that worked.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Okay. History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Are we gonna look at the old house?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
It was basically straightforward.
I got turned around.
Okay.
For a while, I wandered.
I would have been terrified.
I started seeing things.
Oh.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Like...
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
How? They just brought like the whole gate too? What?
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try.
Oh?
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
But, like, not all of them died.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all
young.
this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Are we being born right now? Is that what this is?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
What?
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
She died at 18. No, she wasn't even 18 yet. Damn. Sorry, I know I got quiet towards the end. I started getting tired. And but I didn't want to stop. Because I had a feeling we were getting to the end of the game. I didn't see what that achievement was. But damn. That was an interesting game. I enjoyed it. Even though I know I spent a lot of the yesterday playing it, questioning things. I did enjoy it, and I liked the way they told the story. It was sad, but like I said, they did a good job telling the story, and I did enjoy playing it. Started it yesterday, and when I was trying to figure out what to play tonight, all I wanted to do was find out what happened. So, well, that's the kite, and that's from the rock wall in her room. Oh, the Unlockables programmer. So that's why there's an achievement for that. Wow. Gus, Don, Gregory. I think it was really well done. Definitely enjoyed. I don't have much more to say, but I want to finish watching it's the frog! I want to finish watching the credits. But while these are going, I want to say once this is done, I'm gonna be ending stream. But thank you to everybody that came to hang out. Hall, if you're here, it was good to see you. Let me look at this again. Lex Boykoi, thank you so much for the raid. That really meant a lot. It was really cool to look over and see. The God of Cults, thank you for following. Everyone that's been here, thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun tonight, even though I know it probably doesn't sound that way now that I'm tired. But yeah, this was fun. Had a good time. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to try and get on the end SMP. Hopefully not have as much anxiety. We will see. Everyone at Something Pictures, special thanks. Monty Mud, say a word. In loving memory. The Edith Finch team, 2012 to 2017. The end. Well. Hey look, we finally finished a game on this channel. Oh. That's cool, so you can replay any of these. We might go and do that at some point. But hey, like I said, we finally finished a game on here. That was weird. I'm gonna try, honestly, and finish some of the games that I've started. I would really like to finish some of them. But yeah, like I said, I had a lot of fun today, and thank you so much to everyone that has been here. Oh, let me see. I want to see if any of my friends are alive right now. No. Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, we're just gonna say goodnight. I hope you have a good night or morning, day, whatever time it is for you right now. Thank you again for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!